Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an eye makeup look using my new Stila Magnificent Metals in Rose Gold Retro. And I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. Me and my friend Autumn, we always joke that I'm a gangster ballerina. And we would joke about that when we dance together in our dance team, because you never know what I'm going to do. It may be flowy or it may be complete opposite, and that's just how I am in life. Like, I'm either wearing like floral and lace and like bows in my hair and glitter, or I'm in like ripped t-shirts like I am today, leather, spikes, you know, all that stuff. Or sometimes it's just a mix of both. You never know what my hair's going to look like. It may be long, it may be short, it may be purple. Who knows? No one ever knows. I usually never know. So that's just kind of who I am. I'm a gangster ballerina, and that's just kind of like been a joke with us. So I think I'm going to play on that a little bit today and use like this really pretty rose gold like metallic glitter, and then add some like smokiness and stuff, and maybe a dark lip. We'll see. But I don't know, I just thought that this would be fun just to sit down and do. I'm going out today anyway, so I figured I would just film. But I'm going to do my regular thing where I tape. So like always, I'm just going to conceal my eyelids. Okay, and then I'm just going to use a vanilla shade in my Natural Eyes palette and just set that down. A lot of times I use face powder to do this, but I didn't feel like reaching behind me just yet. So I'm just going to start off with just a normal transition, all that. I'm using nudie. I do this all the time. You probably could just about do this makeup for me when it comes to transition and stuff if you watch my videos. Oh goodness, I feel like I need to sneeze. And I did a video on my mom's channel of me doing her makeup, and it's like an hour long. I'm not even kidding. It's like 50-some minutes long, because me and her just both talk too much. Like, I make 30-minute long videos and she makes 30-minute long videos, so I put that together and obviously it's going to be an hour. And it was 61 minutes before I did some editing, and I think I did get it down to 50 something, so still very long even with editing stuff out. But it's cute, so check that out. Her channel, I believe, is linked in my description box already. If not, I'll stick it in there. But yeah, I just did her makeup, so if you want to see that, you need to subscribe to her anyway, because she's funny. Okay, so now that I have that down, I think I'm going to go into a darker color and start working in the crease. Like I said, this is going to kind of be a grungy look. I'm going to go into Espresso with just a tapered brush. And I'm going to, I said this on my mom's channel when I did hers, I stab and wiggle to get that perfect outer crease action. I only go to the middle and out with dark colors usually, because it keeps your eye open. And so you just kind of stab it in your crease and you just wiggle right here. And that's basically the best way that I can describe my technique. Nothing. And then after I get it in there, I will do some circular motions, but to really just keep it in the crease without spreading everywhere, I just kind of wiggle it back and forth. But I'm just keeping this kind of on the outer portion of my crease. My mom's coming over today. She bought a new palette. It's new for her. It's the Tartelette palette. I know it's been around a while, but she hardly ever buys like expensive makeup. She usually just uses stuff from the drugstore. Like, she uses LA Color matte palettes, which they are good. I've reviewed them on here before and they are good, but you know, I'm all about getting a nice palette from Sephora or Ulta, and it doesn't bother me as much to spend the money on it as it does her. But she's afraid that she can't do enough looks with it, because she's like stuck in the same routine of just doing the same look over and over, and she feels like she won't branch out enough, and she wants me, that's the palette I used on her the other day, and then she's coming over today and we'll do a look on her using the same palette but a different look. We're not going to film it. I'm just going to kind of show her. I'm going back into Nudie with the tapered brush, and I'm going to do my inner corner a little bit with this just to blend where that dark color meets without putting the dark color in my inner corner. I'm feeling very chatty today, and I haven't even had my coffee yet. So now I'm just going to go into my Stila Rose Gold Retro, and I'm going to apply that to my entire lid. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. I've been so excited to use this. I've only had it 2 days, and I feel like it's just been too long for me to have used it, not have used it. Okay, so I'm just going to let that hang out and dry for a little bit, and I will be right back once it is set down, because I don't want to smear it all over the place. So I will be right back. Okay, so I let that dry down just a little, and I'm going back in with my blending brush. I didn't add anything extra, and I'm just going to barely go over this in the crease to make sure there's not like a real harsh line. Now, I'm going to go into some black, and I'm going to use the LA Colors blue denim. Oh, it just fell. Okay. Anyway, LA Colors blue denim palette, but I'm just using the black in it, and I'm just going to use a very small, like precision brush, because with black I want to go in very slowly. But I'm going to add that to this outer corner, and I'm taking it in about 1/3 of the way into my eye and taking it up to the crease, but not like going very far at all. Like I said, just about 1/3 of the way. And just little by little building this up. I want it to be intense, but I just want to take a little bit at a time, because I don't want it to be choppy or patchy. Now I'm going back into my fluffy brush, if I can find it. Okay, here it is. And I'm going back into Nudie again, and I'm going to blend right on the top of this to make sure it's not too harsh of a line. I'm going to go back into my Stila just a little, and just on the very inner portion I'm going to add just a little bit more to make sure it's bright and sticking out good. I don't want it to get covered up or wiped away. And then I'm just going to take my finger where the Stila and the black meet. I'm just going to just barely tap to make sure that that is like a nice blended merged area. Okay, so I'm just taking my Wet n Wild felt tipped Pro Line eyeliner, and I'm going to make a pretty intense line. I'm going to do a big wing on the outside, and then kind of get thinner as it goes in to kind of go with the theme of it being more dramatic on the outside and more feminine and girly on the inside. So doing a dramatic wing. And I did it pretty thick until it got to that rose gold. And then I'm going to go in with a more precision eyeliner to do the inside. So now I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild Mega Liner. And this just has like a little brush rather than like the felt tip. It is a felt tip, but it's more like more flexible, and it's a lot smaller, and this is a more watery formula, and it's just easier to get a real precise line. So now I'm just going to peel the tape away, and that's what we're left with, and I love it. I'm really glad that I didn't do my foundation first, because even with the tape I have some fallout down here, so I'm going to get a wipe and wipe that off real quick. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with my Infallible Pro Matte, same as always. Just going in with my sponge and patting that on. Okay, so I got my foundation on. I'm going to go ahead and conceal and put on a little bit of my liquid highlighter and powder, and then I will be back for finishing up my eyes and my blush. Okay, so I've got my foundation, concealer, powder, contour, and highlight on. I didn't want to do all that because it's just the same as always. I was going to show you what blush I'm putting on, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing with my eyes, which is basically like I always do. I'm putting Milk by NYX in my waterline. Okay, and then I'm going into my black eyeshadow, and I'm just taking a very, very small precision brush, and I'm just barely going to dip into the black, and I'm going to rub that on the outside. We're basically going to mimic what's going on the top, on the bottom, so we're just going to take the black and run it on the outer third. Okay, and then I'm going to go into Nudie on another brush, and I'm going to add that to like the middle, and I'm going to kind of run over where that black was too, so the whole outer half, because we want to have that blended just like we do with anything else. Then I'm just going to take a small brush, and I'm going to go into Silk Teddy, which is just about gone, but it's just a pretty shimmery champagne, and I'm going to add that to the inner half. So now I'm just going to add some mascara and lashes, and I'll be right back to show you what blush and lipstick I'm using. Sorry about the noise. There's grass mowing going on. You'll probably hear that a lot in the next few months because it's just that time of year. Grass is growing, so yeah. Anyway, I've got my lashes and stuff on, and now I'm going in with Becca's Nightingale blush. I wanted something kind of dark and dramatic. I'm just barely going in, barely tapping the excess off really well, because this is very pigmented and I don't want to get too crazy too quickly. So I'm just going to start going in some circular motions, and I'll build it up slowly because I do want it to be pigmented, but I didn't want to not be able to get it blended out. So go in very cautiously with this blush. I am very blushed for sure, and I'm going to do a pretty bold lip as well, and I'm just going to go into NYX dark red lip liner. Oh my gosh, my nose won't quit running. And I'm just going to line my lips. I'm just going to go into MAC's Diva, which is just a dark red. Okay, so I do want to add just a little bit of shine just to the middle of my lip. So I'm going in with NYX Cosmic Metals in Speed of Light, which is just like a rose gold. And I'm going to add it to the center. And that is the completed look. I'm loving it. It's girly, but it's edgy at the same time, which is what I was going for. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this look. If you try to recreate it, please, please, please send me pictures, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.